Finally, friends, Miss Universe Thailand is kicking off and we have their opening ceremonies here, which were stunning, I must say. Say what you will about Nawat. That's not what this episode is about, but he does deliver great productions. So I'll always give that to him. What I also really appreciate about this is that it didn't feel like Miss Grand International. Did not have that vibe at all. In fact, I really feel like the opening of this felt very elevated. It felt like watching an actual runway show at New York Fashion Week or Paris Fashion Week. I thought that there was a lot of cool creativity. I like that they essentially created the venue. It's probably a blank space and then they just put up all the pipe and drape and then used lighting to make things look really cool and just creative staging. So I like the opening with the ladies, and I have to say that first. I think that putting them in this ultra glam traditional Thai clothing was such a cool move, and I like that it just had this fashion show vibe before we even heard anything from them, and I like that we just get to see lots of them. I thought that was fabulous. It was so good. And then I really like this simple little thing that they did. I say simple, but simple thing where after the ladies did that fashion show and as we were moving into their actual introductions with different hair, makeup, wardrobe, all of those things, all the glam, is when they dropped the curtains. It was such a cool effect because honestly, when I first saw the curtains, I was a little bit concerned about even the people sitting in the venue, and definitely we didn't get full view from every angle of the contestants, and I was like, oh gosh, these curtains are kind of blocking things. But I like how they used the curtains to create a pathway for the runway first, and then they dropped them. The other really cool effect of that, I would say, especially if you were sitting in the live audience, is that when you see something happen in a show like the curtains dropping, at first you think something is wrong. Oh no, something is not going the way it should. And I just thought that that was a really cool moment, and it was technically an easy thing to do, but it had a cool effect. There are over 70 contestants, and I wish that I spoke Thai and that I would be able to say everybody's name and province, but I can't. So I numbered each of the contestants, and we're gonna go off of those numbers. So let's start with number 1, starting very strong, fan favorite here. She was first runner-up at Miss Supranational, which we also need to mention that Supra just changed their eligibility. Now you can compete if you are a mother or if you were divorced. You just can't be married. And if your national competition allows for it, you can re-enter after 2 years, potentially re-represent your country at Miss Supranational. So if you competed in 2025, for example, you could re-compete in 2027. Would love to know everybody's thoughts on that. I think it's kind of cool, actually. But you do still have to be within the age range, so it's not like somebody's gonna go every single year until they win. It won't really work like that. You still gotta win nationals, so it's tough. Anyways, number 1, absolutely stunning, big fan fave. People are already talking about how she could be in a top 2, and I wouldn't doubt that. Number 2, such beautiful styling here with the black gloves, the gown, just such a beautiful contrast on that white stage with all the white curtains behind them. Just absolutely lovely. And the other thing I have to mention here, overall, I was just so impressed by all of their wardrobe. Like, who is doing this styling? Who's doing this? Who's responsible? Are these sponsors? Are these their teams? Who knows? Please comment below because I need to know this. And also, interesting choice that for intros, they were all allowed to wear their unique crowns because they have their other titles. So that was kind of cool to see all the different crowns and how some of them actually wore outfits that matched the crown. It was neat. Number 5, really nice walk here. I thought she was pretty and she was confident, but she is one of many that honestly impressed me. Number 6, wow, in this yellow. Am I right? Oh my gosh. And then the pose. I'm getting so excited. These aren't even their gowns. These aren't even preliminary gowns. Number 8, great shade of blue on her. Looks lovely with her eyes as well. Wow. Number 11, so regal. And that Thai silk, it is so luxurious. Number 12, from what I saw, her intro got cut out, but I will say that the blue looked lovely on her. Number 14, when she walked out, she reminded me of a cross between Amanda and Anjali. Tell me if you saw that too. I think that the walk could be improved, but she does have a really beautiful look. Number 15, The color combos, the blues and greens, gorgeous on her. What a standout. Number 16, that is your color. Oh my gosh, I love that bright pink on her. Imagine that with just a rhinestone beaded encrusted gown version of that for prelims. That would be a great idea. Number 18, these colors, the fit of the gown, we're only on 18. That's it. And just look at how incredible these women are. For number 19, for me, it was her eyes and the expression. I would have liked to have seen her in something different. I think there's a better option for her, but I like what I'm seeing so far. Number 22, color of this gown was very unique. I think that the fit could have been a little bit better, but honestly, the eye contact that she had, the confidence, the walk, no issues there, just amazing. Number 25, very, very pretty. Vibrant colors, looked fantastic on her. She gave us a little pivot too. Only a couple of the ladies did that, but I liked it. You know what? Take your moment, queen. Number 27, beautiful, very unique gown as well. Just the creativity of gown designers never ceases to amaze me. Number 28, I like her. She's one of those contestants for me though that there's something where I'm like, you know, I feel like she needs a little bit more time, but she still stands out. Number 29, wow. Wow, the height, the length in the lilac, lovely choice. Lovely. You're a standout. Number 31, taking the risks with the blue and the yellow. Wow. So couture, so unique. Definitely caught my attention. I need to see what she's wearing for evening gown. Number 32, I feel like she really changed up her vibe, her energy intentionally. You could feel a shift when you saw her walk on stage that I really appreciated. She also gave us a spin turn. She's interesting to me. She's got something behind the eyes that's just intriguing. Number 36, she was kind of giving me a little bit of Diana Mendoza because of the gown and then her eye color as well. I think that she needed to smooth out the posing, but she's got a good base going on. Number 42, Phuket. All I have to say is that she shines. Wow. It's just one of those things when we talk about the it factor. This is it. That smile that she's got going on, the confidence without trying too hard, it's there. Number 44, we have another contestant here that depending on the angle that I see her at, I feel like she's this combination of former title holders. Let me know if you kind of got that vibe too. Number 45 looked beautiful in white. One of the few that wore white. Interesting. White's normally very popular, but she stood out. Number 50, oh my goodness, her porcelain skin with this very delicate white ivory pattern fabric and the unique neckline was so eye-catching. It was so beautiful, and honestly she was very elegant, but I will say just watch the shoulders. It seems like she was trying to hold those shoulders back, and as she should. We should have relaxed shoulders as we're walking, but she was memorable. Number 51, I loved this color on her. Have I seen her somewhere else? What do we know of her? Where has she competed? Number 53, honestly, the beauty is just never ending in this competition, and I'm trying to be nitpicky. I'm not doing a great job just because I love them. They're fantastic. Number 55 is just elegance. Elegance in the way she carries herself and the way that she carries the gown. Beautiful gown too on her. Wonderful choice. 56, more beauty. What can I even say? It's like contestant. It's like one after the next. It's like in the Philippines. There's no shortage of beauty. Number 58, really cool arm pieces going on. Nice little spin turn, which isn't easy to do with the fabric on the skirt and the arms, but she did nail it. She's beautiful. Number 60, I really loved this icy sort of look on her. It reminds me of the icy makeup, the icy blues and purples of the 90s, which is so nostalgic for me, but it actually looks so great on her, and she was just glowing. Number 62, you could hear the crowd chanting for her throughout this entire show, and of course when she came on stage for her introduction. I will be blunt. This feels like her year. In the same way that it felt like Atisa's year and it was just her time, that it was her moment, that's what it feels like for Weena, for me, when I see her. She's so prepared. She's been prepared, but it's kind of like if she doesn't win this year, what more could she even have to give? Like, what else could you even expect from her if she were to try to compete another year? And I feel like if she were to compete another year, it would just be like, oh, okay, again, because how many times can you really come back for it? So I, though, do feel like this year it might be one of those cases where everybody's fighting for second place. She is so prepared, and you can feel it in her presence where she's not trying too hard. It doesn't hurt that the whole crowd is cheering your name, but she's also still very precise. She's not doing too much, but just look at her at the end. Look at how she nailed that turn. It was absolute perfection. It's like Catriona perfection with her turns and the moments that she creates. It's like that, where she just knows that sweet spot. She's just done this so many times that she's so comfortable on stage. So that's how I kind of feel about her, but let me know what your thoughts are. This will be very difficult. Number 69, so beautiful, and I really love the fur details on her dress. It was so unique, and it reminds me of a lot of vintage pieces. I love vintage fashion, so I was a big fan of this, and she has such a beautiful smile. Number 70, more beauty, more and more beauty. I don't honestly know what to do with it. We're at a surplus here in this episode. Number 74, this is a very unique color, and I thought that this looked really, really great with her eyes. I think that she was just beautiful here, and the hairstyling was perfect with it as well. Since we had a change of ownership, and since Opal decided to compete and represent Thailand at Miss World and then won Miss World, obviously she is not the reigning Miss Universe Thailand. I think it was very smart to bring in Natalie Glebova, who was Miss Universe 2005. She actually lives in Thailand, and it makes a whole lot of sense that she would be there. And I do like that they brought some kind of former to unveil the new crown and present that. I thought that she looked so gorgeous. I actually saw her in Thailand at Miss Universe 2018, and she is so tall. She is just so gorgeous, and around 2005 is when I first started paying attention a bit when I was young to Miss Universe, and so she was one of the first Miss Universes that I had really paid attention to and watched get crowned. And I can just remember the moment I saw her come out in evening gown. And you have to keep in mind I was 15 years old, so I didn't really follow pageants that much or know much about pageantry, but I can just remember seeing her in her white evening gown, and I said, that's Miss Universe, that's her, that's got to be her. And then she won, and I was just so excited that she won. Absolutely stunning performance, iconic performance. I would love to own that evening gown at one point. I have often debated on having that gown remade because I just think it's so timeless. Anyways, those are my thoughts on the opening. Let me know what else you want to see on the channel. Yes, I'm still catching up on other recaps. Be sure to tune into those, and then let me know what you want to see next.